For more on the COVID-19 pandemic, we're joined by Huntsville Hospital infectious disease specialist, Dr. Ali Hassoun. Dr. Hassoun, thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
We learned today that Pfizer is officially seeking emergency use authorization from the FDA for use of its COVID-19 vaccine in kids 5 to 11 years old. What's the difference in the dose they'd offer to this age group and the dose offered to kids 12 and older and adults?
So, it is a smaller dose, and that's expected because as with any other medication and vaccination, in general, we give a lower dose for the younger group. So it's about a third of the usual dose there. But the most important thing in the studies that been presented to the FDA, the immune response was robust, and it have a good, numbers of antibody and stuff, which is very important.
And Pfizer, Dr. Hassoun, as you mentioned, according to their trial, they say the vaccine produces strong immune responses in the kids. And some parents, of course, because of this, are eager to get their kids vaccinated so they can perhaps plan family trips again or worry-free play dates. But others are a little wary, right? What should parents who are more concerned about the effects of the vaccine than COVID-19, what should they know to help them make a more informed decision?
So, being a parent and concerned, I understand that fully as a parent, absolutely. But at the same time, now as we live with COVID for more than 1.5 years, we've seen the effect of COVID in children as well. And parents need to remind themselves the vaccine safety has been proven. Yes, with everything, there is possibility of side effect. But the risk from the vaccine is much, much lower in compared to the infection itself. And that's what important, specifically about the myocarditis, where people is worried about. But again, the risk of COVID affecting the heart, the brain, the kidneys is much, much higher.
Yeah, and we know more than 500 children have already died from the virus in our country. Of course, that's according to the American Academy of Pediatrics. We certainly don't want to see any more children die. We know, Dr. Hassoun, the panel is set to meet on October 26th. And what will be the next steps then? And how long do you think it'll be before the vaccine will be available to parents here in North Alabama?
So I think if the panel approve it on October 26th, it's going to be available hopefully after a few weeks from that, as they start distributing with the vaccine of the lower dose for the kids. So it should be by November. If we get the approval, will be available in North Alabama.
Dr. Ali Hassoun, infectious disease specialist with Huntsville Hospital. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. Have a good night.